Hello.
All here, hot day today. Yes, I thought I will talk a little bit about beginning a new series, gimmicks. I don't use very much of this stuff, but every now and then it's cool having it. Today we have the Micro POG from Electro Harmonix, a very fine machine. I love it. It's an octave, let's say, one up, one down, but it tracks so well and it sounds so cool that there's more in it as you would think. In the beginning track, I used it in the beginning for some organ-like effects, which I normally, let's say this, normally I would use it for lead playing, and then I would adjust it direct full, lower octave, let's say 3/4 full, and higher octave no. That sounds a little bit like this. Cool lead, so that's very mighty. This is the sound I would use for a lead above over a playback, because some of the effects we all know suffer a little bit in a mix. So it sounds cool if you play alone, but sucks when you want to hear it in the mix. Not in this case. Very mighty, because I think it does boost a little bit the direct signal. It's also not bad using a little bit of the higher, but can sound a little bit wimpy. I don't like this. I like the other version of this, let's say, direct signal no, and only the octave more the lower, little bit of the higher. That's this. Fooling around a little bit, more the high. Or let's listen only the high, that's funny. Like some crazy mini moog. Yeah, cool. The tracking is phenomenal. Yeah, that's one of the trick boxes you could use. Another one could be good old wah-wah or good old talk box. Tom.
What about this talk box?
Always wants to hear the talk box.
I remind you,
it's a little bit tricky, the setup here. It's possible, yeah. Because you have to connect it between the amp and the speaker cabinet.
Now let's do that.
And having an extra microphone for this, and then you look a little bit foolish.
That's the cool part.
Yeah. The other side is guys like Peter Frampton, who made it, one of the guys who made it famous. He has the right mouse. It's a very big mouse, and he managed. I watched him. He managed. First thing I think his tube is a little bit thinner. Normally that's quite a thick tube, which, as you can hear, it's not easy to articulate very good. But if it's a thin tube, and if you have a very bright mouth, you can do something like he does. Do you feel all right? The stuff we all know and love. But for some effects, it's working in any
Richie Sombrero used it too.
He only makes blah, blah. He's not the master of talking with the talk box. No, the master of talking is Peter Frampton.
Okay.
Do you feel like we do? And all this stuff. Yeah, we could try. I think I tried it once because it's no rocket science. Having a little bit thinner end of this tube, but I didn't use it so often because it's a little bit complicated on stage, especially on stage, because you have the microphone on the front of the stage and then you need a very long cable to the amp, from the amp in this unit back to the cabinet, which means 20 more meters of speaker cable. You're okay.
But it's a cool gadget.
It's a cool gadget, that's true. Yes, that's the Micro POG. Then, good news, maybe you saw it, or maybe Tom can point at it. I have a new, I've got a new logo from Frederick from Divided by 13, Thanks. And I put it on again. It's,
because he saw your Simon's cat here.
Yeah, I liked it also, but it's okay. We're having the light behind the Divided by 13. That's my lovely JJN 5100 great amp. Last series we talked about it. Could have problems with old 100-watt Marshalls and this kind of amps. Not with him. Not with him. That was the sound. That's the sound without anything. Very crunchy. Like it. Very crunchy. Plexi. Put down the treble at 0. Have only mids, which makes it a little more British. Could crank it also with more input gain. I like it in this a little bit crunchy noon, let's say 12 o'clock position, and then boost it with some, what do I have here? The Shanks 4K, also cool. More a fuzz type of distortion. Tube sonics. Yeah, and these variations you can all use if you turn the volume knob. Next thing will be, Lucky Luke is doing me some pickups because he's a great pickup winder. And we got inspired by some, I think, a new bare knuckle set from the repair guy, which is also a rock guy with a Strat, and he has a new set of pickups where he uses Alnico 3 in the bridge position. Let's try this. I'm looking forward. Now I have the Montis, which are quite normal 60s specs. Yeah, that's the 6.3, but Alnico 5, which I till now I think are the favorite specs for me for this one. Quite bitey, vintage, but not really only feedback and noise. Yeah, okay. Write down in the comments what you would prefer for some gimmick sounds. What did we have till now? We have the octave, like all kinds of Octavia fuzzes, which is also cool. Super things. Yeah, feel free, write it down.
Would be interesting.
Yeah, would be interesting what's around for little gimmicks. Okay then, thanks for subscribing. See you next time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.